Hey, what's up, guys? This is AJ, and today, as promised, we are starting our mains discussions. Okay, so today we are going to start with ethics. Okay, so first of all, we are going to try to complete the ethics syllabus, and after the syllabus, we will move to the GS papers. Okay, other remaining three GS papers. See, uh, you should be familiar with the pattern of the ethics paper. Okay, there will be case studies, there will be some questions. Okay, so before attempting these questions, what is important in ethics paper is the language you use. Okay, you should be familiar with the different concepts of ethics, and you should be able to use appropriate language. Okay, so for language, I will suggest you to go through the previous year questions paper, solved paper by mini toppers. Okay, so you on a vision eyes site, or on inside site, you will find those papers. Okay, easily, and you go through those papers written by toppers and understand what kind of language they are using to answer a particular question or particular case study. Okay, this is very important. Okay, then you should be build your vocabulary as per the demand of the ethics paper. Okay, third thing is most important, that is you should be you should understand all the important concept of ethics. Okay, so for that reason, I am making this kind of videos. Okay, so the previous tools you have to do by yourself, but these concepts I will try to explain you these concepts as like the way I can. Okay, so let's start. What is ethics? So first of all, what is the definition of ethics? The ethics is a system of moral principles which affect how people make decisions and lead their lives. Okay, so this definition is available on internet. Okay, there are many definitions available on internet, so you can select as per your likes. Okay, but this I found very simple and easy to remember, so I am dictating this. What is ethics? It is nothing but the system of moral principles, how and they affect how people make decisions and lead their lives. Okay, so see, again, one more thing is that there is nothing solid in ethics. Ethics are nothing but the moral principles. Like, these moral principles are not codified. Okay, so there are no certain constraints of these moral principles. Okay, so these and again this moral principle changes as per time and space. Okay, so you should not try to codify it in your mind also. What is the definition, what kind of principles you should use. Okay, so the moral principles that you are going to apply depends on the condition in front of you. Okay, so next thing is that, see, ethics covers following dilemmas, that is how to live a good life. Okay, how one should live his a good life, that is covered by the ethics. What kind of rights and responsibilities we have, this is dealt by ethics. The language or of right and wrong, this is again dealt by the ethics. Moral decisions, what is good, what is bad, this is nothing but the expert is, this is nothing but the ethics subject. Okay, next is see, there various concepts that we have in our mind are derived from various religious philosophies, the kind of environment we live in. Okay, what kind of culture we are in. Okay, so these kind of things decides your ethics. Okay, next thing is what are the different dimensions of ethics? See, there are 4 different dimensions of ethics. Like, meta ethics is there, then normative ethics is there, then applied ethics is there, then descriptive ethics is there. Okay, so what we will I will do a separate video on these dimensions of ethics. Okay, I will explain all the dimensions of ethics thoroughly, so not to worry, but in next video. Okay, so right now, see, there are different dimensions of ethics. Utilitarian approach is there. Okay, so major number of good for major number of people. Okay, so this is nothing but the utilitarian approach. Next is the right approach. Like, individual must have so and so rights. Okay, this is nothing but the right approach. Then there should be a fairness and justice approach is there. Like, Aristotle stated that, equal should be treated equally. Okay, so this is nothing but the justice approach. Next is a common good approach, like everybody should get, general conditions, like equally applicable rules and laws should be there. Okay, so then next thing is a virtue approach. Virtue approach means what? See, virtue approach means we are going to focus on individual's character. uh, okay, or we are going to consider individual character as the key element of ethical thinking. Okay, so this is nothing but the virtue approach. Okay, next, see uh, next thing is deontological ethics is there. Like deontological means what? Whatever is the situation, I will follow the rules. Like I will give you example of software engineer who is, who is working in a nuclear facility. Okay, and the supreme leader of that particular country says that, the software engineer should launch the nuclear missile. But see, if the missile explodes in another enemy country's territory, what will happen? Millions of people could die. Okay, so this is a bad thing. Okay, so if the software engineers applies his own logic, then he might think that he should not launch this nuclear missile. Okay, but that is not the case. That should not be the case. So according to deontological ethics, see, we should always focus on rules. Okay, whatever our feelings or whatever our moral principles, that we should not consider while making a decision. What we should consider? What is the rule? What is the law? Okay, so if that software engineer is following deontological philosophy, what he will do, irrespective of the consequences of the actions that he is taking, he will launch the missile. See, this is nothing but the deontological ethics. Okay, so next thing is yes, golden mean. Golden means what? This is the again a concept given by Aristotle. See, golden mean means finding the midpoints. Okay, like refraining from the extremes. Okay, so this is nothing but the golden mean. Okay, so like in a particular condition, you should always try to find the midpoint, or the or a situation where if you are like SP of a particular district, and if there are two groups who are fighting over some issue. Okay, so as a SP, or as the police officer of that area, you should try to find the golden mean, that is a situation where both the parties will be happy. Okay, so this is nothing but the golden mean. Next is essence of ethics. Like see, essence of ethics means what? See, its essence depends on many factors, like in which culture you are living, in what is the physical location of your area. Next, what kind of religion you are following, what kind of environment you are living in. Okay, so see, like meat eating is prohibited in many Hindu caste. Okay, but in a Muslim area, like Muslim people will eat meat without any fear of corrupting their religion. Okay, so this depends, like killing animal for the meat. This action depends on what kind of religion you are following. Okay, so if you are Hindu, you will say that I should not kill animal, right? And if you are Muslim, then you will not be bothered by this decision. Okay, so this is nothing but what? This essence of ethics depends on a religion, what kind of religion you are following. Next, what kind of environment you live in. Like I will give an example of Eskimos. See, the Eskimos live in a polar area. Okay, so there is a scarcity of resources in that area. Okay, so what they do, if they kill their elder people, okay, for their own survival, what they do, that they kill their elder family members. Okay, so they don't feel bad about doing this. Why? Because they live in such a harsh condition that is necessary in that condition, so they kill the elder people in their family. Okay, so what I am trying to tell you is that the ethics that you are applying depends on the physical location where you are, the environment surrounding you. Okay, the culture you follow, the religion you follow. Okay, so this is nothing but the essence of ethics. Then again, this essence of ethics is a subjective. Okay, this is interrelated. Like subjective means what again? What you will feel right, I might feel it is wrong. Okay, so this is nothing but the essence of ethics. Okay, so in this video we tried to just I tried to introduce you with this topic of ethics. Okay, there are a number of videos online, like you should follow them. You should clear your concepts. It is very difficult for me to clear your concept in such a short time, but I tried my best. Okay, so again, as I told you, the dimensions of ethics we will discuss in the next video. Okay, so thanks guys for watching this video, and we will meet in the next video. Peace.